Welcome everyone to this highly anticipated match explainer. Today, we're breaking down exactly how India secured that absolutely phenomenal victory against England in the first ODI. This game, man, it had everything. Shifting momentums, brilliant individual performances, and absolute strategic masterclasses. If you're a cricket fan wanting to understand the exact turning points, you are in exactly the right place. Let's get right into how India used their bowling balance and batting depth to completely turn the tables. Okay, let's dive into this. The ultimate result here is that India has taken a commanding 1-0 lead in this series. Drawing first blood in our short ODI series, that is a massive advantage. It sets a really solid tone for the rest of the matches and puts some heavy pressure right on the opposition's shoulders. But this wasn't some simple, straightforward victory. It was a game of two very distinct halves. To fully grasp this magnificent win by India, let's rewind a bit and look at where things went wrong for England during their batting innings. So England came into this match with some clear, aggressive expectations. They were definitely aiming for a commanding 280-plus runs to put scoreboard pressure on India right from the very first innings. And honestly, for a little while, it really looked like they were on track. We saw genuinely good stabilizing knocks from Joe Root and Liam Dawson, who really tried to anchor the innings. But then came the harsh reality check. Instead of cruising past that 280 mark, they hit a massive roadblock and were bundled out for just 258 runs. And pay attention to the overs here, 47.5. They didn't even survive their full quota of 50 overs. When you're trying to set a target, leaving balls unfaced is just a massive psychological blow. So the crucial point here is that a devastating middle order collapse ultimately cost England the game. In one-day internationals, those middle overs are entirely about building solid partnerships, rotating the strike, and setting up a launch pad for the final 10 overs, right? But England completely lost their way in this phase. The Indian bowling attack applied just relentless pressure. The dot balls kept piling up, and the English middle order completely crumbled under it. Their inability to build meaningful partnerships completely choked their momentum. So instead of a match-winning total, it suddenly became a very manageable chase for the Indian batting lineup. Moving on to the second innings, let's talk about India's response. Gill stepped onto the pitch and just oozed pure batting class, playing a beautifully fluent 80-run knock. Look, opening a chase of 259 can actually be incredibly tricky. Losing early wickets can easily induce panic in the dressing room. But Gill played what can only be described as a true captain's innings. He took charge from the very first ball, neutralized the English fast bowlers, and gave India the exact solid start they needed to chase down this target confidently. And it wasn't just about the sheer volume of runs he put on the board, it was the meticulous way he scored them that was so outstanding. Gill controlled this chase with incredibly calm and smart batting. He didn't let the required run rate pressure mess up his shot selection, and he didn't play any unnecessary risky aerial shots either. He patiently rotated the strike, dispatched the bad deliveries to the boundary, and basically absorbed all the early pressure coming from the English attack. By building that rock-solid foundation, he ensured the momentum stayed firmly in India's dressing room, making success almost inevitable for the rest of the batting order. Now, what's really interesting about this is the sheer, undeniable dominance of the true match winner here, Axar. His impact on this game was absolutely extraordinary. First, he worked his magic with the ball, delivering a devastating 4-wicket spell that completely derailed the English innings and triggered that middle-order collapse we just analyzed. He shifted the game's momentum entirely on his own. And then, when India actually needed someone to step up and cross the finish line, he came out with a bat and smashed an unbeaten 60-plus runs to finish the chase. I mean, this is the ultimate definition of a complete all-round performance. He literally took the game out of England's reach with both the ball and the bat. But hey, Axar didn't do it all alone in those death overs. We absolutely cannot overlook the guy at the other end. While Axar was accelerating and attacking the bowlers, Washington Sundar provided excellent, composed support under immense pressure. In tight run chases, having a reliable partner who just doesn't panic is honestly just as crucial as hitting boundaries. Sundar stayed completely calm, held his ground, didn't throw his wicket away, and ensured there were no further hiccups. His mature composure really helped India finish this match incredibly comfortably, proving that cricket truly relies on those silent supporting roles. And this brilliantly illustrates the wider impact of this victory. So what does this win actually mean for Team India moving forward? Well, first off, they've obviously secured a crucial 1-0 lead in the series, which puts them right in the driver's seat. Secondly, and perhaps the most important thing for the dressing room, the team's confidence is completely back. After a few recent setbacks, a comprehensive win like this wipes the slate clean and injects a massive amount of self-belief. And thirdly, it definitely proves India's incredible batting depth and perfect bowling balance. When your bowlers are taking wickets in clusters and your lower middle order can effortlessly finish off chases, you're looking at a dangerously complete team. This has set up the rest of this highly anticipated series perfectly. The momentum is firmly in India's corner right now, and they've got all their bases covered. But, you can never really count out a team like England. They've got the firepower to return the favor, for sure. So, I want to leave you with this final, provocative thought. Can England bounce back in the next ODI, or will India seal the series right here? Let me know your exact prediction in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.